to live. Pretty quiet. Okay, I just picked up this 1948 Ford 8N. The lady and her family gave it to me. It was their father's, or her father's. It's a pretty good tractor. It didn't run, and this tire's bad on this side, and this one's really bad on this side. But I'm gonna get 2 tires for it. The front tires are pretty good. It wasn't running, so me and my family friend got it running. The battery was weak, so we charged it. It's out in my yard, so I just used a generator and a charge box. But then that wasn't really charging it good. So what we did is we used this as a ground for jumper cables and used this as a hot. And we took a 12 volt. This is a 6 volt system, but we took a 12 volt battery and put on there and turned it over. And it was kind of out of time, so we had to retime it a little bit by moving the distributor cap. But except that, it started up and started running. We drained some new fuel in it, as you guys seen. And here's the fuel tank. We put some new fuel in it. We drained it out of the bottom of the carburetor, all the old fuel, and put all the new fuel through the carburetor. But I mean, it runs pretty good. It goes in reverse. I have a video of that, and it also goes in first gear. I don't know about the other gears. I really don't want to try it with that tire the way it is. I don't want to blow my wheel up. But yeah, I got to do some work. It's not on this side. It's on this side to the front end. It's a little loose, the ball joint, as you guys can see. But except that, it's pretty good. It's got a lot of oil leaks, but I mean, what old tractor don't? Even my Farmall does. It's got a 3-point, which is good because my Farmall doesn't, and I'm looking forward to having fun with this, having some new toys to play with. But what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna probably get me like a box blade or something so I can scrape some driveways and make a little bit of money. But yeah, I gotta figure out. I can't get the 3-point to go up and down. So I'm thinking what the problem is with that is it doesn't have enough hydraulic fluid. It's still on the stick, but it's barely on the stick, and it's really thick. So I'm probably just going to drain all the hydraulic fluid out of it and put new hydraulic fluid in it. Except that it's a pretty straight little tractor. It was restored, I don't know how many years ago. I got to do a couple little things. I'm going to try to straighten the little grill thing out here. And it's got a crack in the well. But I think what I'm going to do is make this stronger because I'm going to put weights on the front of this. Because I might take this to the tractor pulls, and I'm going to put another thing here so it has 2 bolts. I think that would make it a lot stronger. Another thing I'm going to do, he had 2 bolts on here, which to hold this, because when this is rattling, when it's running, it wants to go down. Because the little like pegs are gone off of here. So I'm going to weld little pegs back on there. Or I might just buy a new one, but I'll probably just weld the pegs on there. That'll probably be a separate video. But yeah, I mean, after that, I mean, it's a pretty all-around good tractor. One thing I'm gonna do too, I might paint this eventually, but probably pretty soon I'm gonna paint the Ford emblem red. I think that would look really cool. And I have the original seat here. The original seat, but I don't know. I kind of like this seat. It's kind of comfy. But he was trying to put it all original, which I kind of agree with too. I mean, I'm kind of a Farmall guy, so I like original stuff. But this one's pretty nice. It's a pretty comfy seat. So yeah, I'm gonna get some tires for it on Monday. Put them on, tires and tubes, both sides, because I don't want non-matching tires. That drives me nuts. But yeah, I gotta get a couple seals, like the PTO seal back here. He bush hogged with it, so it probably started leaking because of that. But I mean, after that, it's a pretty all-around good tractor. If you like the video, like, subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions.